glasses that make me look blue, so I'll have me those ones better. Hey everyone, so here I am. It's Wednesday and I haven't been coming live as regularly as I hoped I would have in the last few weeks. So here I am. And yeah, I'm going live with cards, obviously. So I have my Lights Here tarot deck for today. So if you want cards, just, say so in the comments. And I'm also coming to talk about a free masterclass that I'm running tonight. So it's like, hey, in 2 hours. So yeah, it's like last minute thingy, but I just thought, hey, let me come there. But still, if you want a card, you just give me your name in the comments and I'll pull a card for you. So it's a free masterclass. It's a techie masterclass because some of you might know I am part of my business is now around being a tech goddess and helping out other spiritual entrepreneurs to tackle the tech and rock the online world, basically, because so many of us, we kind of are stuck with, hey, Karen, if you want a card, just say so. Yeah, it's so many of us are stuck with the tech and we kind of hesitate and procrastinate and hide because of the tech. And so it so happens that I love the tech, that I'm pretty good at it. So I decided, hey, this might be part of my mission in the world. So I am doing tonight a free masterclass in my group that is all about scheduling your social media. So if you're interested in any of that, you can find the link above the video and register. It's free. If you do register, though, you will have an amazing workbook that I created myself, if I say so. So, yeah, Karen, I'm not sure if you want a card, and I want to be very specific that I can't pull cards for people who don't want cards. So if you do want a card, please specify. I'm sorry to be adamant with this, but it's kind of there's something that for me is kind of rude with pulling cards for people who might not be interested in having a reading. So yeah, masterclass tonight in less than 2 hours, 7 p.m. UK, in my group for free. If you want the workbook, you have to subscribe and you will find the link above. All about scheduling your social media, how to get out of the pressure of, oh my God, I have to post every day or every week for that sake, and just find a way to schedule it and make your life easier, And obviously, it's all about choosing a free platform to schedule, because I'm not joking with money right now. If you are beginning your journey as an entrepreneur, you might be a tech resistant person and you might not have a lot of money available around. So I'm going to show you a free way that you can schedule and breathe. So that's tonight in less than 2 hours. Hi, Sarah Jane. I'm so happy to see you. Yes, I am well. Thank you. So there's somebody there who says, hi there, I'd love for you to pull me a card holding my question. I don't know your name. I don't know who you are. So I can't. I only pull cards for people who give me their names and ask for a card. I'm sorry to be really specific. Same for the Facebook user that says, hi, Isaiah. Please, please, please give me your names in the comments and say you want a card. Otherwise, I'm not pulling for you. So you have two options. Either you write your name in the comment and specify you want a card, or you can go above the video, click on the link that will allow Restream to share your picture and name, so you don't have to put it in the comments anymore. That's one thing, one done. If you do this, it should last forever. It should. I'm not sure that it absolutely works, but it should. So I'm really sorry, Facebook users, but until I have your name and a proper demand for a card, I'm going to pull for Sarah Jane, whose name I can see. Yes, of course you can have a card. Oh gosh, Chris, your name is not in there. Yeah, I know, Leslie. Thank you for giving it my name. I know the platform where I stream allows me to stream to different places. So I can stream on Facebook and YouTube at the same time and different places in Facebook. But Mr. Facebook does not like it when we don't go live straight to them, but we go through a platform. And so they hide the names and the pictures of the people. And I have no idea, Chris, how your name is not in there yet. Try again, maybe. So Sarah Jane, then Leslie, then Chris. Let's go. So Sarah Jane, you have the Hermit. It is a major arcana. So it's all, when the major arcanas come to play, it's kind of, the game might be a little more in depth. Either it's a lengthier card, it's more than just this afternoon or this morning. It's more of a, it's going to last for a few days, weeks, or it's more in depth. And I think that this time is going to be a depth thing for you, Sarah Jane. So the Hermit, there she is. I love this card. You know, it's like we can be a hermit, but we don't have to be in a cave. So the Hermit card is all about remembering that sorry, I got distracted. I started reading a comment. Let me get back to you. The Hermit card is all about remembering that all the answers are inside and maybe turning your attention inwards for a while, Sarah Jane. So it's all about daring to trust that you can provide your own answers, that with connecting with your inner goddess, your inner self, you have all the answers necessary. And also it's kind of almost an invitation to dare and retreat, dare and regroup, recuperate, and trust that whatever has to be, sorry, I'm trying to find the page in the booklet as well. Trust that whatever has to be discussed is going to be found from the inside. You are your inner guide, your inner mentor, your inner guru, your inner sage, and you don't need anybody else at this point. If you feel, you know, if we're looking for a shadow side, and we might be looking for that, there's also an invitation, maybe, to decide that you can heal. That there is, you know, because sometimes we get into this forever seeking attitude. And so the Hermit comes here to remind you that you have all the tools to actually heal and move forward. Like, you don't need to be stuck there anymore. So all of this, I hope it makes sense. You say it makes sense. I feel that I'm being called to trust myself more. Absolutely, definitely. That's exactly what the card is all about. So I read your message, Sarah Jane. I'm going to come and read it for your daughter. Obviously, why not? Why shouldn't I? But Leslie and Chris first. Trying to keep order here because otherwise I get confused. So Leslie, here we go. Leslie, you have a major arcana as well. So the major, as I was saying to Sarah Jane earlier on, they are often coming to bring a bigger message, whether it's in length, in time, or deeper. And this is one of my favorites. I have many favorites. This one is called Strength, and it's all about how you can be this lion and this lamb both at the same time, and they're both united by the heart here. So it's not about bully strength, you know, like pushing. It's about owning that you have this balance. And you can see maybe on her arm here there's the 8 of eternity. So finding this balance between being the lamb and being the lion, and finding the strength in which the lion can protect the lamb in yourself, sorry, obviously. So, you know, because everything goes on inside ourselves, right? Basically. So it's like, how can you bring passion to your, add compassion to your strength? And then it makes sense that you would use that for good, obviously, right? So it's kind of, you're this courage. It's all about courage, leadership, but a compassionate leadership, something that is graceful, right? So I love this card, really. Isn't she gorgeous? That we can be tender and strong. We don't have to be, it's not an either or situation. And if there is some shadow part, so just so you know, because it might be your first time around here, I don't read tarot as an event thing. So I'm not doing predictive tarot. I will not tell you what events can happen. What I do is I read the energy, and I connect with your energy, and the card is just a support for us to rest, for those energies to connect. And what I do is, since tarot always has the possibility for a shadow side, I go and read in the little book the shadow side aspects that Chris-Anne, the amazing creator of this deck, has written, and I intuitively decide which one is for you. So for you, I will just go very easy, self-doubt. So this card is coming to remind you that self-doubt is not of any use in your life at this moment, and that it's all about trusting that you can be this compassionate leader, you can be this lion, and you can be this lamb, and there is no doubting yourself. I hope that makes sense, Leslie Ellis. Chris, my love, let's go. I don't believe it that your name is not there. Okay, I'm happy you love it. To give permission, you have to go above the video, in the description of the video, maybe it's below, I don't know, somewhere, in the text thing, and there's a link there that you just have to click. It will open a new window, a new tab on your browser, if you're on your computer. If you're on your phone, I have no clue how that works. And then you have to agree, basically. I think it's one click. You just say yes. And maybe that's why it doesn't work, Chris. Also. So it works for some people and it doesn't for some others. I can't tell you. Maybe it's a computer thing. It's never about the tech, says the tech goddess. Chris, your card has been hiding. I shuffle and shuffle and it's not showing up. There it is. Ooh, it's a big one. So now another major arcana. Today I'm pulling majors. Hey, big shift, big energy. So you got number 13, the dreaded death card. But in this tarot deck, it's called Death and Rebirth. And you can again see the eternity sign here. I don't know if you can see it. So it's all about agreeing, allowing and accepting that some things have to die. Whether it's beliefs, whether it's relationships, really things. Sorry, I got distracted reading a comment. So what something has to die, and that is for you to give it permission to die. And only then, in this emptiness created by the death of something, and I'm talking psychological or spiritual death, I'm not talking somebody has to die, obviously. Unless you're really, really mad with your husband. But something has to create an emptiness so that something new can be born. So that in order for new beliefs to come in, something has to give. So it's a very, very exciting time. I feel like there's a lot of, and it's very frightening because something has to die. And sometimes it's our beliefs about ourselves. Sometimes it's our past dreams. I used to dream that I would become a ballerina. True. Or sing on Broadway. True again. And, at some point in my life, I had to let go of those dreams. And that was really frightening and really sad. And I didn't want to go there. But still, it's only when we agree to make some space, some emptiness, that something new can come in. Exciting times. Exciting times. Tell me. So Leslie's saying, I have the video open and there is no way to scroll up above or down below. So no link available, in case that is helpful for you to know. I'm on my PC and Facebook. That's weird. Do it. Oh, you found it. Amazing. Good. Great. Hi, Katie. Katie LaHiggs would love a card. And it actually jumped out of the bag. So I was reading your name and poof, a card jumped. So obviously, this is yours. One of the cuties. This is the good thing with this deck. You know, all the people in there are so cute. Yes, we must, exactly. Katie, you're talking to Chris in here. We must exhale to inhale, release to create space. I love this conversation. Yeah, I love this conversation too. It's so reassuring, basically, that something has to leave for a void to be created. And in that void, everything can happen. So let's, Katie, what jumped is this cutie here. So it's the King of Pentacles. So the Pentacles are one of the four suits of the minor arcana of the tarot, and they are connected with the earth element. So anything that is grounded, anything that is down to earth. So it's going to be jobs, it's going to be houses, it's going to be money, it's going to be, you know, things that are really material. And so this is the king. So he's top of the ladder, let's put it this way. And as you see, the guy is chilled, right? The guy is sitting in his library with his dog, and he is not even reading, right? He's just contemplating his pentacle, i.e. his money. And there's an attitude of serenity there. So it's like, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, got all the abundance, and there's no fighting necessary, there's no hustling necessary. It's like, my dream has come true. And for me, that's a promise card for you that comes. It's like patience and determination will bring you dreams, whatever dreams we're talking. And you know that there's a sense of security and comfort here that you can bet on. Yeah, it's like, you know, this is coming for you, and I like it. If we're looking for a shadow part, and let me remind you how I do this. So I go in the little booklet that goes here, and Chris-Anne, the amazing creator of this deck, has written 4 or 5 shadow aspects of this card, and I read them all, and one of them pops, and this one is for you. So for you, we have a need to balance the material with the spiritual. For me, what I feel is it's fine to be spiritual. It is absolutely okay. It is absolutely okay to be material and materialistic as well. We have to find a way to make those two work together, because otherwise there's something, you know, material possessions without spiritual connection is greed, and spiritual connection without abundance puts us in a place of lack. So basically, it has to become a conjoint business or affair, if you want, a love affair between spirituality and abundance, or material possessions and abundance. So I hope that makes sense. Katie, let me read here. Being in this place is a gift. Oh, thank you. It took a lot to be comfortable accepting abundance, and I just keep seeing and experiencing more and more of it. Woohoo! Congratulations. Really happy for you. Well, keep going. Keep going, whatever you're doing. This is it. Okay, so sorry, I think I missed somebody. Yes, I missed your daughter, Sarah Jane. What was her name again? Asia. Sorry. I'm coming back a little up my comments. I did Chris, and then yeah, sorry, I missed your daughter. So here we go. Because if the message wasn't visible anymore. Sorry. Okay, so Asia. I love this name, by the way. There it is. So we have the Fool. Love it. It's another major arcana. And I don't know how old your daughter is, but this is the card for me. So it's the Fool is the number 0. It's the first major arcana, and it's got this naivety, this youth about him or her every time, and it's like there is this maiden quality around the Fool, and what this card is all about is it's the beginning of the journey, right? So here she is, and she trusts like a mofo. Can you see how she's letting herself literally fall backwards into whatever is happening in the universe? And so the beginning of her journey here is all about faith, having this incredible faith that there is support, that the universe, that we are not alone. And so I think that that's the message here for Asia. It's all about trusting that it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. And despite, or maybe because of the youth and the young, fresh springtime maiden quality, the trust can unfold into a beautiful life path. So I think it's a beautiful card for a young person. If your daughter is not that young, well then young spirit, but still beginning of the journey, potential, there's this potential and this adventurous springy quality to the Fool. I love this card. It's really beautiful. And this faith, this optimism, this enthusiasm. If we're looking for something of a shadow, I would go for the naivety, which can be obviously kind of a danger, not danger like nobody's dying, right? But one of the issues of trust, if we trust too much in the wrong people. So kind of beware of where you allow this trust, Asia. But, on the whole, I think that starting trust in life is an amazing place to start. So I hope that makes sense. Hello, Ward. If you want a card, No, you're just talking to my pleasure, Sarah Jane. Katie says her video keeps dropping. You'll come back. Sure, watch the replay. Asia. Okay. Did I miss anyone else? No, I think I'm good. So this is going to be my last call for tonight. I just want to remind you, so if you want a card from this deck, just give me your name in the comments. I just want to remind you that I'm running a free masterclass about social media scheduling in less than 2 hours, in an hour and a half, in my group. Oh, sorry, Anita, there you are. Anita Roberts. Sorry, your message just appeared for some reason. So yeah, a free masterclass about social media scheduling tonight in my group, 7 p.m. UK. I'm excited. Tech Goddess is coming to teach. So Anita, I thought I'd seen somebody. Here we go. Ooh, your card is hiding. Sometimes I have to shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. Hey, Facebook user who says, I would love a card and then an emoji. If you don't give me a name in the comment, as in write it down, I can't see it. What I see here is something that says Facebook user. So you have two options. You can give me a name in the comment, write it down, or type it down, or you can find the link to the Restream platform, either above or below the video. Click on it, and that will give Restream, so the platform I'm streaming on, the right to share your name and picture with me. Hi, Eva. Sure. So, Anita, your card is here. Another major arcana. It's the Knight. I think I've never pulled that many. So you've got a card that is always difficult to pronounce. It's called the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is a Greek word for the disciple, right? So for me, as you see, this card is this guy is going to start his ascension. Yeah, I've had troubles with messages not appearing, Eva. If it's you, I'm really sorry. It's I don't choose, but you know. So Anita, the Hierophant, he's the guy who is up to starting his ascent. And as you see, he's got this huge smile. He's even laughing out loud, basically. So it's all about this position of, can I be in this I need to learn position and enjoy the ride? You know, it's like I'm going to go up this staircase up to basically the light, heaven, you know. But at the same time, I am the teacher and the student. I am my own guru, if you want. I am this unique person, and I can trust my uniqueness, my enlightenment, basically, right? To be both my guide and my student. You know, it's like I'm going to be this both persons. And it's all about spirituality, obviously, and new paradigms. So this is a very exciting time for you, Anita, I guess, going up the ascension time, basically. And remember that you can own both. You can be the teacher and the student. You can be the guru, and the disciple, and you've got everything ready to go up. Amazing. I love it. Now, if we're looking for shadow side, I would go for abuse of power. So think about where in your life you might be abusing maybe your teacher position, maybe you're, and maybe you're not, or maybe you're a victim of an abuse of power again. So, but that's what comes in my energy, in my intuition for you. Anita. So, Eve, and I think you're going to be my last, because after that I have to go and prep for my masterclass. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So, Eva, there is your card. So you have a sword. So the swords are a minor arcana suit, and they are connected with the element of air and with everything that is in our heads. So thoughts, ideas, and that, as we know, it can be very positive, but also very negative. So this one might seem like a frightening card. It's not a light one. It's rather a dark card. And as you can see, she is looking at herself in the mirror, and what she sees is not what it is. She sees herself as blindfolded and with her hands tied, but it's the birds that have tied her hands and blindfolded her. The birds here represent her ideas. So she doesn't look at reality. She looks at the reality that she is thinking, which might be very dangerous, because, as we know, our thoughts create our reality. So if we create unhappy thoughts and thoughts of being blindfolded and kept captive, we then become a captive of our own thoughts, obviously, right? So this is an invitation for liberation, for me, what I see here for you, Eva, and really taking some time to see where you are creating this for yourself, this difficult situation, this unhappiness, this feeling of being stuck. Because I can see that there is a feeling of being stuck, but I can also see how literally she's thinking it real. I don't know if she's literally manifesting that. I'm not saying you are, but she is. And so it might be a good time to take a step back and really think is this thing that you feel is stuck in you, is it real? Is it true? Is it happening, or are you making it happen? And a second thing that comes immediately, what are you making it mean for you about yourself? Does it mean that, this and that? And I feel like the shadow side, even though this might seem like a very shadowy card altogether, but I don't think so. I think it's a great opportunity to free yourself and choose the way you think, and choose the way you heal, and choose your light. Choose the light over and over again. But if we're looking for a shadow side, what comes here is this idea that there might be some kind of pleasure, even though it might not be the right word, but some kind of liking the victimhood, feeling like I can't do anything about it. And so the invitation here is to remember that you are absolutely free to think new thoughts and to create new realities, as in right now. You don't need to be trapped in this. You don't need to trap yourself anymore, basically. And you can just free yourself, unleash yourself of your own limiting beliefs, and create a brand new world, which is amazing, So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to go very soon, but I wanted to remind everyone that there is a free masterclass tonight about social media scheduling. How does this happen? How can you make it happen? Good food for thought. Good. Awesome. So how did it happen for yourself? The social media scheduling, is it difficult? Can you do it? The answer, in a short spoiler alert, is yes, you can do it. If I can do it, you can. If you want to know how, just come and listen to the masterclass in a little more than in my group. The group is named Living a Goddess Life. If you're not in there, you can join up anytime. It's free, and we welcome everyone. I'm going to love you and leave you for now, and I will see you the next time with some other amazing offers and new cards, maybe. Who knows? I ordered some new cards, but they're not coming. And to be really honest, I so love this deck. I'm not sure I'm ever going to change. Thank you very much for having me. I will see you around.